Alrighty, so now that I fixed that, you guys can actually hear me. Anyway, so we have Mr. Charm versus Barf. I'm going to have to repeat everything I just said because the inputs were plugged in backwards. That's completely my fault. Anyway, Barf is actually playing the Zero Suit, and Palutena is Mr. Charm. The names are underneath the wrong people, but the cameras are on the right person, so I will have them switch after this game. Mr. Charm, normally I've seen him play Zelda and do fairly well with Zelda, and Barf has just started working on his Zero Suit. Come a long way in a short time. He does get the first stock. CC! CC, hopefully going to join me in a moment. Yay. So CC hopping on the mic with us.
So Mr. Charm and Barf?
Yes, sir.
Barf breaking out the Zero Suit Samus this time. Mr. Charm breaking out the Palutena.
Yeah, normally we see the Zelda from him, but he's not doing too bad right now.
Yeah, I can see why. This is a Palutena. Not exactly a... Oh, that was a really good read, but Barf drifted just out of the range, and now Mr. Charm's kind of fishing. All right, and just out of the range of the grab, but that's okay. Barf still with a good lead and gets the Zair to grab. Not going to get a follow-up out of it. And good counter by Mr. Charm. Getting some damage, but he needs a lot more than that. And no, and Barf does not have a jump, but he's going to down B. That might as well be another jump. Okay, tried to bait out an air dodge, but that was good by Mr. Charm. Also jump air dodging instead of just air dodging. And good paralyzer to grab, but no follow-up, but still Barf in just an amazing position right now.
Well, for a second, I didn't realize that Barf was still on 2 stocks. It's like, man, Charm brought it back like hardcore.
Nope. Yeah, Mr. Charm is going to have to figure out another way to get that stock off. Barf isn't falling for the down throw air dodge read anymore.
Yeah.
So going to have to be a little more creative in getting the stock off. And I disagree with that right there. Could have just gone for a run up B, and that would have been the game.
Well, you know, Barf is still working on the Zero Suit. He doesn't know, like, all of his setups.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. It's probably just a little bit of his inexperience coming through right now.
Absolutely. All right.
That being said, he's still playing super solid.
All right. And again, fishing for the grab, and he's going to
yeah,
die to that back throw. Palutena, believe it or not, having one of the strongest back throws in the game, but maybe you wouldn't know it because she is a pretty obscure character. You don't see her much. And not the most optimal punish. Probably could have just got a walk-up forward smash right there. All right, but Barf playing it patiently and tries, and that was a good cross-up. And there we go. Paralyzer to forward smash, and that's going to be game 1. Good stuff coming from Barf, playing really safe, spacing Mr. Charm out very well, and taking game 1. That was game 1, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was game 1. Barf taking a solid game 1. Letting Mr. Charm know that he ain't no joke. Mr. Charm actually switching to Zelda, which I believe he does quite often. Yeah. Also, he still has a winning record on you, so.
43-21.
Yeah.
43-21.
Bakuda coming in here complaining about my seeding.
I mean,
I understand he won the last one, but.
PR exists for a reason.
Yeah.
We go out of town. I'm getting 5th, and he's getting 17th. So you know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then also, you know, he always comes in late, so he's lucky he gets seated at all.
Yeah. But it is just the Typo House Weekly.
Yeah. I mean, we even started like 5 minutes late, and he still walked in after that. So.
It's pretty.
Again, he's lucky he gets seated at all.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Typo is very gracious too.
Yeah. Anyway, game 2 here. We still didn't switch, but it's okay. You guys can just go ahead and play.
Okay.
I mean,
we're going Startsville game 2.
People are just gonna think you're other people.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I mean, I could probably change it, but that's not how.
Well,
things are
most
gonna happen.
people that are familiar with this stream probably know who Barf is at this point.
Yeah, and I mean, Mr. Charm has seen some decent exposure on the stream.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we've had him on stream at least once a week since he started showing up.
Yep, he beat Camel the first time he was on stream. So
yeah,
that was pretty good.
That was actually a pretty major upset too.
It was because he won the previous Typo House Weekly and then went out.
Yeah.
Went to
I mean, he was seeded 4th and then lost his first round. He still managed to clutch it out and make 4th place, but for him to go in to lose that early was very surprising.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Mr. Charm definitely not the slouch, especially with the Zelda.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like Mr. Charm has pretty good fundamentals and whatnot. He obviously knows his character stuff, but I feel like he gets a little too predictable.
Yeah.
And that's what you saw game 1, is he kept going for the down throw air dodge read, and you can't. That's not something that you can just keep going for. It's
Yeah,
gonna work
especially
eventually.
against more experienced players who travel and play a lot more.
Yeah.
I think like the biggest problem Mr. Charm has is just he's unpolished right now.
Absolutely.
I think the first Typos weekly he came to, he's like, yeah, this is my first tournament ever. So for him to be like playing this well and only have like a handful of tournaments under his belt, it's very solid.
Yes, he's playing
Yeah.
much better than some of our regulars.
Yeah.
Shots.
Shots fired indeed.
All right, so. And Chima Barf is kind of having a little trouble following up out of these down throws.
Now, I feel like some of that is some matchup unfamiliarity too. Zelda and Palutena, two characters you definitely don't see a lot of.
Yeah, and plus
Yeah.
they're not exactly combo food. They are pretty floaty.
Yeah.
So they can be a little harder to catch. Oh, no. Okay, that was not the optimal punish. I think a run-up up smash. Okay, that was...
Oh,
Ooh,
catches a spot
yep.
dodge. Yeah. Zelda smash attack's nothing to sneeze at.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Her forward smash and her up smash are nutty. And also her up B. Chima definitely needs to be really careful of just random up Bs in neutral, because
Yeah.
if he gets hit by those...
The second hit, specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he gets hit by the first hit neutral, he's basically already dead, because he's going to get taken to the skies
Yeah.
with the second hit.
And that's, I think that's a
Aw.
pretty true confirm at most, if not all percents, if you get hit by the first hit.
Yes. Oh, that was really good.
Solid
Jumping
back air.
over the jab,
Yeah.
hitting him in the face with the back air, and taking the first stock.
All right, sorry guys, I got distracted. Someone was messing with my brackets. Anyway, we're pretty much even right here.
Good, good response by Chima so far. All right, and Mr. Charm needs to be careful with these down. I think that's her neutral B, the reflectors. It's a pretty good get off me move, but if you use it too much after every move, like Mr. Charm is, then Chima's gonna start calling it out.
Yeah, it gets very predictable, and especially someone with like Zero Suit who has a tether grab. It's like, all right, I'm gonna approach. You're gonna try and do the neutral B, and I'm gonna get my grab off.
Absolutely.
For someone without a tether grab, it's a little bit more difficult to get in because the neutral B lasts deceptively long. Even once it disappears, the hitbox still lingers, and it'll knock you off or out of the grab on occasion.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so good weights, good spacing with the Zairs. So right now, Chima has basically.
Oh!
Okay,
Oh,
good
we
DI.
live it, though. And spot dodges through the Din's fire. Definitely would have killed if he didn't.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so good stuff by Chima staying alive right there, because that really looked like it was going to be his life. But all of a sudden, he's at a deficit thanks to that sweet spot bear. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, catches him with the down smash.
And the down smash, and he fell behind, got the lead back, but loses the game, and we go to game 3.
All right. So I'm going to tell them one more time. I'm going to say it on mics so you guys can hear me say it. I need you to back out and switch places. You're player 1, you're player 2. I'm actually going to tag out 2 and play my match, and Zaiden's going to take my spot.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. CC. It's I, Typo
Okay,
Zayden.
to switch
Switch.
now. Yeah,
Switch? Why?
because now they switched spots, switched player slots, and now Chima's player 1.
Oh, okay.
Because they were sitting in, because now they're sitting, because the positions they were sitting in were opposite to where.
Oh, bless you. Okay, see, I see what you're...
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so here we go, Battlefield. Very close game 2, and this stage is definitely a good one for Zero Suit Samus because she has really good. She has a really good juggling tool in her up air. All right, here we go.
Oh my God. So, is this just in Zero Suit's favor? just
Oh,
because she's
absolutely.
better?
This is absolutely in
Okay.
Zero Suit's favor.
Does Zelda like have anything against this matchup, or is she just boned?
If Chima Barf plays it well enough, then there's hardly anything that Mr. Charm can do because Zero Suit just outspaces, outframe datas Zelda, and it's going to make it quite tough. What Barf, or what Mr. Charm needs to hope for, basically, is he needs to punish any whiffed grabs, and I'm trying to think of what else is unsafe for Zero Suit. There's really not a whole lot that's unsafe on that character. And as far as if Barf misspaces a nair or a back air on shield, then he can punish that. But other than that, it's going to be really hard for Mr. Charm to get any kind of punish. Except right there, he misspaces the Zair, and Mr. Charm is able to go under it and get the grab. It doesn't get much off of it. Zelda not really having any reliable grab follow-ups. Okay, and stage positioning, though. Woo, okay.
Oh my gosh.
That was really... Ooh, okay, try to go for the tech chase back here.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
Mr. Charm he tried to scoop him up with the first hit and take him for a ride, but Chima sneaking in the back air before staying just out of the range of the up B.
I like how Mr. Charm plays. He plays like Zelda actually has a sword.
Well, he's a solid player, but right now, not really working out in his favor. He is down a considerable amount. All right, and he wants to end this stock right now. He knows that he is down by a lot, and if things keep up, then... Oh my goodness! And that's actually a really good mix-up. Zero Suit's down air is super quick, and it's not a good move to use often, but it's that kind of move. Oh, that was so close. And Chima needs to thank his lucky stars that he didn't get hit by that. All right, I respect the option right there, but misspaced it just a little bit. And right now, Chima just playing this beautifully, not throwing out anything unsafe. That was good, jumping over the down smash. Oh, the dense fire.
Yeah, ledge. Amazing.
So Chima needs to be very careful, needs to avoid. Basically, the thing he needs to avoid is getting spiked or getting ladder comboed with the first hit of up B into the second hit. That's going to be his. No way. And Mr. Charm
well
takes it 2-1. Wow.
Okay.
That. Oh, what's Mr. Charles in the bracket? Well. What? Oh. I don't know. He's in a match. Where's the stop button? Stop and start recording. Oh, there it is. All right.